us a little of the Fab Four this morning. Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. This is new members of the church Sunday, so we have some new members here we're going to welcome in today. And it's a lovely day outside, and people are back from Denmark, so that's good. And everyone has made it here today. Just makes you want to say thank you, doesn't it? So let's say it. Here we go. Say thank you.
Thank you.
If you're able, please stand up and let's say it again. Say
thank you.
Let's say it just for the heck of it. Thank you.
Thank
Let's
you.
say it one more time. Thank you. Go. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This wonderful, this wonderful, this wonderful day. This wonderful, this wonderful, this wonderful day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This joyful, this joyful, it's a joyful day. This joyful, this joyful, this joyful day. Say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Woo! Yes. Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you all for being here, for bringing your open hearts, your open consciousness, and being ready and willing to jump into this energy, this positive energy, where we uplift each other in a vibration of wholeness and love. Ready to experience that? Yeah, absolutely. Where I am Rev Victoria Loveland-Coen, and to my left is the wonderful Oswaldo Mora, yeah, who's going to anchor us in consciousness through a prayer and meditation. We want to say hello to those of you joining us online on the live stream, YouTube or Facebook. We're glad to have you here. So if you want to say hello in the chat, and then we feel like we get a conversation going. All right, so you have come at an opportune day because we have a special service today. We're welcoming in some new members into our community. But before we do that, let's light the divine light candle and just take a moment to be with that element of fire. Go in there. Breathing that life energy in. Centering in our heart. And from this place, I invite you to say with me our opening invocation. Take a deep breath. Together, there is only one presence and one power active in the universe and in my life. God, the good omnipotence. Breathe that in. Feel that presence. Allow that very palpable presence of peace to resonate throughout all of your cells. This potential of infinite good that is waiting for us to jump into it. And we jump into it together. And so it is. So it is. All right, so now that energy is set here into this beautiful vibration, we welcome into our community. And if I could have you come up to the platform as I call your name, Joan Green, Sue Ann Solom, Dana Young, Leah McCarran, Shannon Preto, Sophia Smith. Thank you. And Kyle Klein and Jessica Starr are also joining today too, but they're feeling a little under the weather. So I said, just joining us virtually and, agreeing to this, and that counts. All right, so these individuals have taken the Pathways to Community class. We had a good time together, a lot of wonderful conversation, and just explored some, deep spiritual ideas and ways that we can apply it in our life. They have agreed to participate at UCP and participate in their own growth, their own spiritual growth. Right? Deepening that growth, deepening the growth within this community and participating here, and agreed to the member covenant. So I'm going to read the member covenant, and if you would just also, all of you who have, been members for a while, kind of take it in and remember what that was on the day that you became a new member. All right, so they agreed to, I understand and am aligned with the basic teachings of unity, and I support UCP's mission, vision, and core values. My spiritual unfoldment and relationship with the divine is a priority in my life. I strive to consciously create, along with my fellow members and congregants, a loving and accepting atmosphere where everyone is welcome. I support UCP financially as I joyously and lovingly share my tithes or love offerings according to my heart's guidance. I commit to sharing time and talent in one of UCP's ministry teams. I speak with constructive purpose about UCP and my fellow congregants. Should I perceive any personal conflict with UCP or another congregant, I commit to seeking guidance from Spirit and then resolving that conflict with the person involved. I recognize that my presence at and participation in services and activities contributes to and enhances the experience for myself and everyone. Together with my spiritual family, I am co-creating with God the ongoing dynamic life of Unity Center of Peace. I recognize that through my support, sacred service, participation, and commitment, I sustain the UCP programs and services we know bless and serve our local community and around the world. Through my membership, I honor the Spirit in me and the Spirit at work in each person who participates at Unity Center of Peace. Please confirm with an I do. I do. All right. And also Kyle and Jessica, if you're online, if you would just kind of type that into the chat. We connect with you. All right, if I can have our board members come up. Maria Kavanaugh, board president. Chris Eagle, come on up, and Stephanie Pollard. I'll let you take it from here.
So Chris Eagle, would you be so kind as to bring the Divine Light candle to the front, please? And Stephanie, would you be so kind as to hand our participants, new members, their candles?
Yeah, you don't have to hold on to that.
Dear new members, by lighting your candle from this candle, you commit to growing in spiritual consciousness and are now welcomed as an official member of this spiritual community. And then Stephanie, you'll come over here and take over for me in a minute. To the congregation, would you please stand?
Let's wait till they get all their candles lit here. We have a big, lovely group today, don't we?
And while we're waiting, I invite you, congregation, to place your hands over your heart and just feel your heart essence growing and expanding that love that we're going to share in a moment with our new members. Do you, the UCP community, agree to support these new members in their spiritual growth and the service to this community? Please respond with an I do.
Please join me in showering our new members with our unity blessing. We love you.
We bless you. We appreciate you just the way you are. And we behold the Christ in you. Mwah.
Welcome, gang. As you return to your seat, I guess we're going to let them blow out their candles?
Oh, no.
Oh, my heavens. As you return to your seat, please place your light in the holders to represent our journey of spiritual growth together. Rev Victoria will then hand you your certificate of membership and a gift bag.
Let me get this. Here you go, Shannon. And Leah. Go deep. That's always a good. Dana. Yeah. And Sue Ann and Joan. Thank you.
Go deep or go home?
I know. Now, some of these people we know. Shannon, is our youth ed director, and of course, Leah is our new member engagement coordinators. But get to know some of these other wonderful people: Dana and Joan and Sophia, and of course, we know Sue Ann too. I love that. Really creating the space there for that to take root. That's a lesson, isn't it? Yeah. Planting our roots deep in the soil of community really helps us to grow and blossom in every way.
It's worth the wait.
All right, let's welcome our members officially with applause. All right, thank you. And now on to our meditation.
I surrender. I trust and I know as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. I surrender. I trust and I know as I surrender, I fall into the arms of love. I fall into the arms of love.
Before you fall into the arms of love, I just wanted to share something with you. Preview our meditation. Once I was here, planting my candle in the sand, When? 7 years ago. November, December. It was in December of 2018. It felt so weird. I'm come from Ecuador. This is a new community for me. I'm bringing my family. And I found this place. I felt like I found an oasis in the desert. My heart is full of gratitude for this community. So I'm so happy when I see every time coming more candles. So that means we are planting seeds of light, and we are harvesting that light every single day, as I've been doing this last 7 years of my life, harvesting light. And you are part of that harvest that I enjoy every single day. For that, I'm grateful. So now I invite you to fall into the arms of love, closing your eyes, knowing that our heart is open. That is the only thing that we need to have open. Our heart doesn't need protection because our heart is the protection. Our heart doesn't have to be protected because that is the reason of the heart, to sustain ourselves in the frequency of love. Our divine Master Jesus said, God is love. There is no other description. God is love. And God is in my heart, as is in yours. So I breathe. I sustain myself in the main idea. I am love. Love is me. I am an expression of that love. Doesn't matter the shape, it doesn't matter the form. I'm just an expression of that love. And I know that I am going deeper in that sense. It may be a little scary, but I know that I am love. Whatever I feel, I just surrender. I surrender. Surrender to those arms of love. We're going to go deep in the silence, knowing that love, it's me. Breathe. As you inhale, say to yourself, I allow. Allow. Free yourself of any sign of resistance. I allow. Now I invite you to embrace that. As I allow this situation to be, I embrace that in my heart. Transforming that into love. Transforming that into what I am. I allow, I embrace. Now, I just let go. For what I am grateful. Whatever experience I'm having right now, if I bring it to my heart will transform that from the love into an experience, which is wisdom. I allow, I embrace, I let go, I'm grateful. From the divine presence. I'm holding all the prayers, the request in my hands, knowing that this box is full of love. Any prayer request is fulfilled from love. We bless our hearts from the divine consciousness, and our hearts bless us in return from love. Take a deep, deep breath, because now it's time to realize that always love have been here. All the time, never left. I am the one who got distracted a little bit. But I'm back to my center, where I am right now. Take a deep breath and let it go with a sigh. What a journey. Welcome back, planet Earth. You know, in Spanish, whatever we like, we call with this little ito at the end. My car is my carrito. My son, we call mijo, I say mijito. So when I came here, my friend Reverend Anna asked me, where do you live? And I said, look, I love that much my city where I live that I call it Chapulgilito. So welcome to Chapulgilito Unity. That's where we are. As a community, we have all our elements in order. And the first element that every single human being has to be clear is in their own vision. Where are you going? So as Unity, we have our vision. Walk with me in our vision. We envision the divine light awakening in all. as well, we have a mission, which is we center in peace and love. We connect in our hearts with others. We celebrate our journey toward wholeness, and we empower others to experience their spiritual magnificence. And so it is. Thank you, Black Matter.
Thank you. All right. Our human family, I believe, is the subject today. And so we are going to create a family here in song, in 3 songs. The first one's going to be about the children. The second one will be about normal people, adult-type folks. And the third one will be the history and the spirit. So that's how it's all going to go, just so you know.
Them that's got shall get, and them that's not shall lose. So the Bible said, and it still is news. Well, Mama may have, and Papa may have. God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Yes, the strong get more while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets don't ever make the grade. His mama may have and Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. When you got money, you got lots of friends coming round your door. When you're gone and the spending ends, they don't come round no more. Rich relations give a crust of bread and such. You can help yourself, but don't you take too much. 'Cause Mama may have and Papa may have. Oh, but God bless a child that's got his own, that's got his own. It's piano right now. Chris Whiteman. Welcome to the Unity Lounge. Rich relations give a crust of bread and such. And you can help yourself, but don't take too much. 'Cause Mama may have and Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Yeah, that's got his own. God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own.
for Bright Matt or Bright Matterito. And Karen Novi. Woo! All right. Getting in the spirit now. Hey, it's great to be back and see your faces. I missed you. I mean, I have a good time, but I missed you too. Good to see you again. So my husband and I just returned from a trip to Scandinavia. As many of you know, Scandinavia and Iceland was really interesting. And when one is in Scandinavia, one sees around this word that's spelled H-Y-G-G-E. H-Y-G-G-E. Wait, don't bring it up yet. I'm going to surprise. Hang on just a second. So when you see that word, it sounds like hygge, right? It sounds like it should be pronounced hygge. It's the Danish and the Swedish word for happiness. So that'd be great if it was hygge, because you could say, let's get hygge with it. But it's actually pronounced hygge. Hygge. Can we say that together? Hygge. Yeah. And it is this beautiful idea of internal and community happiness. You know, in the Scandinavian countries, in the winter, there are only a few hours of light a day, right? And so they've created a way of sustaining themselves through the darkness by focusing on internal well-being and community well-being. And it has a lot of different elements in it. Okay, we'll show the slide now. We'll look at that together. And it's really about embracing the simple things in life and living into gratitude for every day, creating a comfortable, cozy environment, finding balance, being present in the moment, nurturing self-love, enjoying friends, and living your life well, however you define that. Right? These are elements that we know about, right? We focus on this. We talk about this. It's not a foreign concept to us. Hygge. Hooray for hygge, we could say. All right, so, and you can take that down now. So my experience with the Scandinavian people is that they're really happy people. In fact, I think they self-report as one of the happiest places on earth, happiest people. Content. They're kind to strangers, they're considerate, they seem content. I mean, maybe it has something to do with the fact that they don't have to worry about paying medical bills. They don't have to worry about how they're going to balance, prescription drugs with putting food on the table, because health care is that's all taken care of. They also have parental leave, both sets of parents, for 12 months. Yeah. They have child care is provided. Social services are provided. The university is free. I mean, you can go all the way from freshman year through a doctorate program free, without paying any money. Right? Now, some people go, well, yes, they pay a lot in taxes, and we know this. But the people we talked with, seem to be happy to pay that in order to have this security. I mean, there are very few homeless people. We notice very few homeless people. I mean, there's always people who are struggling with addiction and mental illness, and no matter how much you provide, then they're going to be there. But they're very few. People are they're caring, and they really care about each other. And I think that adds to our sense of their sense of happiness, and also reduces the stress, really, for everybody. There also tend to be really healthy people. In Copenhagen, there are more bikes than there are cars. Wow. people are biking and walking everywhere. And they make it easy for you because there's a designated bike lane, and next to that, it's a designated pedestrian lane, and all of it is just as wide as as the cars on the major boulevards. And so they love to get out and exercise, which is good to balance out all the yummy pastries that are everywhere, right? Now, I don't know how this works in the winter, okay? I don't know if there in the summer. I don't think I would like biking to work in the winter, but somehow they're, I don't know, a healthier lot, hardier souls than me. And they love to get out into nature, too. I think that contributes to the forest, doing a lot of forest bathing and plenty of forests, Norwegian woods, right, to walk in and do forest bathing. But I think more than anything is a strong sense of family. There's a strong sense of family and community there. We noticed a lot of children. And we noticed also a lot of fathers with their kids. I think the fathers participate in parenting just as much as the mothers. And also grandparents. There were so many grandparents with their grandchildren. It's just their approach to, child rearing is more intergenerational. So there is, I think, this strong sense of family and community that contributes to this feeling of happiness. And it's kind of baked into their values, the community care and the collective good, right? The collective good. Imagine being in a community where people really care about each other and they want to participate in the collective good, where they, cultivate connection with each other and help each other become the best possible person that they can be. I feel like we have gotten further and further away from that in this country. So we must create it for ourselves. We must create that community for ourselves. And I think that that's what we are doing here in this spiritual community. That's what we're about, creating this. We're not perfect, right? But we're co-creating this experience together. So we're working on it. And this is what our new members are stepping into. We're welcoming them into a spiritual community of love and care and spiritual support, right? A community where we remind ourselves and each other who we truly are. Divine beings experiencing this human realm, navigating through as best we can through this human realm that's so present. Right? But reminding ourselves and each other who we truly are and opening our heart in love. Remembering, I love that meditation as Waldo, trusting and opening a heart in love. It's safe to do here, right? It's a safe place to do that. So Copenhagen is really proud of their native son, Hans Christian Andersen. You see depictions, everywhere. There's statues, and particularly the story of the Little Mermaid. And they have this beautiful statue, and I think we have the next slide is the Little Mermaid who is kind of out right in the bay there. And all of the tourist buses come, and they let all the tourists out so they can take pictures, and all the boats come up, and everybody's taking pictures of this Little Mermaid. I mean, it's nice, but I'm not quite sure I get it. She has endured some indignities through the years, they told us. She's been beheaded twice. Somebody ripped off her arm. She'd been spray painted with a graffiti. A group of conservative Muslims came and covered her up. all kinds of things. I mean, it's nice, but. So in that same park, there was this other monument, and we can go to the next slide, that not many people were around, but I found it much more interesting. And it's kind of a triangle, and you can see this bas relief is a depiction, if you can't because it's kind of small, it's a depiction of a ship that is breaking apart and, men are falling into the sea. It's a tragic scene. And then you have this angel on top here. And then on the other side, and if you go to the next slide, you have a scene where, yes, this boat is failing and they're falling in, but it's hard to see. But you have another boat that is coming and helping them into their boat and helping to save them and saying, yes, welcome, you're welcome to come into our boat and get to safety. And then you have this, this angel on top. So it's really kind of a depiction of this, the Danish thing of the collective good. We're working for the collective good. And I thought about this a little later and how the angel is really important here because the angel kind of opens our hearts. That angelic energy opens our hearts to love and opens our heart to each other. And so I was meditating on this for the next couple of days and how that angelic presence, in the Course in Miracles, they talk about the angels being the thoughts of God or our highest possible divine thoughts. And so when we're attuned to those highest divine thoughts, we're in our true nature and compassion comes naturally. So being in alignment, in attune with this angelic thing, I thought, it's kind of like a doorway. We can see it as a doorway to our essential nature. And when we align ourselves when we recognize that angelic higher nature, and we could call this maybe our Christ nature or our highest self or that divine light energy, whatever we refer to this, either way, when we recognize that doorway and open it up, we step into our essential nature of love and oneness. We also are opening the door to our essential nature of peace, of joy, of well-being, of wholeness, of abundance. So it's all waiting for us. It's all there waiting for us to recognize that doorway and to open it. And we do that by spiritual practice, with spiritual practice. And if you find it helpful to think about that, the doorway, opening that, call upon whatever it is that calls to you, that angelic energy or the Christ energy or the highest self or guidance or something. Call upon that and really visualize yourself coming into alignment with it, opening the doorway and allowing the flow of that natural essence that you are into your life. That's one way to really think about it, and it spoke to me. I believe that this is what Jesus meant when he said, pray in my name. That it's really pray in my nature. And sometimes some translations is pray in my name and nature. So we're praying in the nature of that higher frequency, that higher angelic vibrational frequency that is in alignment with joy, with love, with oneness, with peace, with infinite good. You know, we're praying in that nature. So we open that door to that energy, that vibration, and we realize, well, that's who I am. That's my essential nature. And that is the answer to the prayer, right? And that's when we grow into our power. We grow from seeing ourselves as a victim or needy or less than, and we grow into a powerful presence that gives from the overflow. A powerful presence that gives from the overflow, right? That abundance, that good, that love, that joy is pouring through us. And we're opening the door, right? And allowing it, giving from the overflow. There's so much. I don't have to worry about giving it because there's so much more coming in. So in the Pathways class that all of the new members took, we talked about the 4 aspects of being, or 4 levels of being, which is really our the way that we see the world, our worldview, right? So just really briefly, the first level is victim level. This is where we come from the position of they're doing it to me. Life is doing it to me. Right? And who can I find to blame for making my life miserable? And people who are in this place, and you know, I've been there, we've probably all been in that place of feeling like a victim, right? Feeling like, they're doing it to me. People who live in this consistently, right, don't have an awareness of this angelic or divine presence within them. In fact, they often look to an outside thing, like the angel or the Christ or the Buddha or whatever divine figure is a separate entity outside of them that they must plead to help save them from this. That is the victim level, right? The second level up is victor. And this is when we move into more of an awareness of that angelic divine presence, that is our true nature. That is our higher nature. And that we become at choice. We become aware that our thoughts and our attitudes and our beliefs are powerful in shaping our experience. And we begin to play with that. Oh, now that I know that, how can I use that to change my experience? And maybe play with manifesting our desires, right? Now, we're still, though, with these 2 levels, we're coming from an awareness of it's me. It's just me. It's not until we move to the next level of vessel do we move from me to we. And that 3rd level of vessel, as Unity calls it, is that now, not only have we recognized this higher divine energy, this angelic energy, but we're opening ourselves up to become a channel for the flow of that good. We're in alignment with it. We see others as expressions of this divine presence. We know our oneness with others. We know that we're in this together. Right, that's the vessel level. And then the final level, they call in Unity verity, which is really the highest absolute truth, living fully from the highest absolute truth of your being, which, you know, frankly, very few people do on a consistent basis. We can have moments of glimpsing moments of it in sacred or mystical moments. And we probably all have had moments of that. So that is that highest level of verity. And again, knowing our complete oneness with each other. And someone in our group, I want to say, pointed out that these are not precisely defined levels, that they kind of merge from one into the next, and the next, and that we can go back and forth between these levels very often in the same day. I know I have. It takes effort to live from these higher levels on a consistent basis. It takes effort, it takes practice. And frankly, that is why we're not a mega church. That is why the masses don't show up, because it's personal responsibility, right? You need to practice this. In order for you to experience, you must practice. We practice the tools that we have, that we talk about here. Meditation, affirmative prayer, discovering and playing with and working with our 12 powers, which we have an opportunity to know more about soon. And sacred service, seva, sacred service. These are ways that we practice, and it becomes easier to remember, oh yes, that presence is who I am. And as I open my heart, I open a channel, I open the doorway, right? It flows through and as me. And life seems to become more harmonious, more full of joy, more full of love. So that is our goal, right? This is what we are working towards. This is what we're supporting each other in knowing, in remembering, in doing, right? In being able to open that door and have that experience. We're here to remind each other. And then we come together and we celebrate that energy. We celebrate that good. We celebrate the hygge. That really, we cultivate it and we celebrate it here. Yes? So I have more to share, but I'll wait till next week. In the meantime, let's focus on opening the door. Okay? Namaste. Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hi.
So this is an original song, and the reason why Chris said it was for all adult people, I think, is because I really do have I have this wish. I wrote it for my daughter originally, but I have this wish for me and you and all people to really choose, to decide to live the life you love. Do not say goodbye. I don't want you to cry. Tomorrow's one of many days that I can show you how much I love you. We're gonna go too far. You're always in my heart. The ties that bind may stretch and pull, but they will never, ever, never break for our own sake. Love lives Dream, do what you dream of. Sit with me a while. You always make me smile. The thoughts and words and memories of what was, it is written in my heart. So love, live the life you love, do what you dream of. Love, live the life you love, do what you dream of. Stay, but do not stay too long. You've got your very own song. The world needs to hear from you. You burn to, yearn to, you've got to. You do it 'cause you have to. Beginning today, your voice, your way. So love, live the life you love, do what you dream of. Love, live the life you love, do what you dream of. Love, live the life you love, do what you dream of. Love, live the life you love, do what you dream of. Do what you dream. What you dream. What you dream.
Thank you very much. That's beautiful. Thank you. Why everybody's looking at me? What did I do? Welcome back. At this very moment, I was sitting there getting ready while I was listening to the song. This is the moment where we're going to express our gratitude. But I was thinking, how should I approach that? Asking. Then I remember that a long time ago, I hear my voice saying, you ask while you give what you are asking for. So if I ask you to love me, what should I do? Love you first. And in return, I will have that. So I have very clear that asking is giving what I'm asking for. So I had this idea 2 days ago, and I was preparing a class about a book that we are reading. And it is about the way of the knowledge. That is a little book channeled by, dictated by Master Jesus. So I have the idea of connecting that knowledge, the book, with the consciousness of depth. I said, what about depth? Because the world is based on depth. So I said, do I consider myself as a prosperous man because everybody owes me money and I owe just a little? Or on the other hand, I'm not prosperous because I have a lot of debt against me, so I have to pay everyone. is still depth. So depth is a consciousness. Whether if I have in favor or against is depth. So what if I get rid of that consciousness by just calling the things as they are, substance, and I flow in substance? So what we're doing right now is saying thank you for everything by flowing in the substance that is. No depth, no against, not in favor. This is it. We are that. We are beings out of debt because we don't owe anything to anyone. Because we are what we are. And from that place, I invite you to share what you are. You see, this is a little bit of a consciousness, money consciousness workshop. But I'm very grateful for today, Reverend Victoria, for all the stories that you share and the music and everything. It is a really very important day for us. So from that place, I invite you to hold whatever method you choose to share. Rather you want to do as a conscious giving, or if you want to use your app, or if you want to do the cash envelope. So holding that this divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, all that I receive, and all that I am. And so it is. Thank you.
The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth. The power of love is here now. The power of now is here now. The power of you and me is here to create magic on earth.
Why is Osvaldo holding the singing bowl? Oh my gosh, now what? This is to amplify, right? So let's amplify the energy of these contributions. Bring your hands. Breathe and say, thank you for all the generosity that we are expanding in our consciousness. And so it is. Thank you. You see, it's still sounding. Wow. Here we go again. More money. I'm having fun. I'm sorry. Now, who's here for first time? I always wanted to do that. Yeah, the new me is here. This is my first time. Thank you, Susie. Second time? So everybody here is family. So you must bring someone new next time. Oh, here is someone new. Why you didn't raise your hand first time? Second time? Welcome. Welcome. Now the flowers.
Oh, actually, we're going to wait to do the flowers
Perfect. So now, here we go, guys, again. Thank you very much.
All right, we should have lyrics up here pretty soon, but
And we're looking for audience
a
participation,
lot of participation.
especially on that chorus.
In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am.
And the songs of all my great-grandmothers and the dreams of all my great-grandfathers and the way to rise beyond the pain. Oh, live, oh, live, oh, live in me.
In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am.
And the smiles of all the unborn children and the dreams of a better day to come, and the dance of heaven with the earth. Oh, live, oh, live, oh, live in me.
In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. Been robbed and disgraced, abused and displaced, been lied to. The lies can be seen through the land. You can't fall from grace through the land. You cannot be hurt in the land. There's more than enough in the land. You're always at home, always at home.
In the land of I am more than I have been. I am
More than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. Let me hear you now. In the land of
I am
more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am all that I am. In the land of I am more than I have been. I am more than I will be. I am
all that I am. Nicely done.
there is another pickle party that is coming up very soon, the end of August, Saturday, August 23rd at 7:30 right here. And it's Debbie Hall is facilitating this, hosting this. It is a jams dance party. So she's got a playlist. So come and enjoy and dance and be free and have a great time. It is, the 23rd at 7:30. There is a $15 donation, so you have to go to our website, go to sign up, and there's a QR code if you want to aim your camera at that, or go to our website. And now we've also got a class. You know, September is the month where we start going back to class, back to school. And so we have some wonderful things planned. And remember, I talked about, I'm not working? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, talked about one of the practices that we do is discovering and working with our 12 powers. And we have a teacher of teachers, Pat Venema. I think we won't show the video today because we've got Pat here to talk about it. So I'm going to bring you up. Yeah.
Namaste. So good to see all you. And the words that new members. I was a new member here once too, back in around 2003. And when I saw another person, I see people who are here before me and people I grew up with right here. And I mean grew up with because I was in that victim mode when I got here. And now I'm but I still feel victim sometimes. So I want to invite you to study the 12 powers with me. We'll be using this book by Linda Martella-Whitsett, who you probably recognize the name, a wonderful teacher of mine. I've also learned the 12 powers from Paul Hasselbeck and some other teachers, and I've taught it many times. And so I found a way to teach it so that none of my students say, I learned this once, but I can't remember it. I teach you how you can remember it and use it for a real practice like Victoria was talking about. Victoria was one of my students. Yeah. So, to learn it to the point that you don't have to have a cheat sheet, you can pull on these powers, and it helps you understand all that you can be. Like in the land of I am, all that I have been, I am. All that I will be, I am. Trying to becoming all that you can be is to engage in these divine powers that Charles Fillmore has had done a lot of work to meditate on and find. So lots of questions I'm sure you have. Is it like the chakras? Is it blah, 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 blah? I can answer all those questions. And yes and no, it's not like the chakras, but it is. So I teach it to the chaplains as well as a way to pray, and you can pray and meditate with these yourself. So please join us for great conversations, activities, and learning.
Thank you, Pat Venema. Reverend Pat Venema. All right, good. And go to our website to sign up. There's an early bird discount if you do it before August 24th. Okay, so Gaines, are you here? Can you? Yeah, oh, here you are. This is the men's circle meeting.
Thank you. Yeah. The UCP Men's Circle will convene next Sunday at 9:15 in the chapel. The topic is emotional intelligence, a 1-hour seminar that I lead. Women are invited to attend. Women are invited to attend and wear either a man's cap or a fedora. This is a gesture of solidarity. It's a symbolic gesture. It's a symbolic gesture of solidarity with a little bit of levity. That's next Sunday at 9:15 in the chapel.
Wonderful. And then next we have something, I think Barnsley wants to come up and talk about this. Pizza, passports, and paradise party. That's a lot of P's.
All right, that's a lot of P's. So this is Bubba. Bubba is my travel companion, and we wanted to come because we have a vision. And the vision is that this is my vision, and Bubba shares it, okay, just to be clear. I had a vision for a while ago of our church being able to travel together to different places, taking the light that we have here and sharing it all over the world, and creating world peace that way, creating understanding between cultures. And I know for myself, all the places I've been, and Sue Ann, I know you're a globetrotter, they've all changed me so much. And I'm so grateful for that. So I became a member of a travel club, you all. And I know a lot of people love to travel, but they don't because it's cost prohibitive. But I want to share the abundance. It's not just travel. Who uses eyeglasses? Can I see some hands? Contacts? I don't know. Hard to tell. Who uses oil changes for their car? Who goes out to eat? Yeah. Who likes to go to the movies, like 40% off? Yeah. The more we save, the more we can give to our church. But also the biggest vision is us traveling together and sharing our light. So next week, pizza, passports, and paradise party. I'll be providing pizza. Come and find out about this. And it may interest you, it may not, but just come and know. Bubba says, y'all come. All right? I do need to know how much pizza to get, though. And there are also prizes, because we do P's prizes for another P.
Thank you, Barnsley. Okay, the deeper dive discussion today is led by Gain Steer, and that will be in room 103 after the service. You might want to grab a cup of coffee and go back in there. And join us, please, right after the service for fellowship. I think we're doing it outside today. It's a lovely day. And, it's an opportunity just to relax and get to know each other a little better. The Connected Parent book study, do you want to say a word about that, Maria? Or we're continuing?
We're continuing. If you're planning to join and you need childcare, please come and tell me ASAP after the service. And otherwise, anyone is welcome. We're working our way through this fabulous book. And you're welcome. Come and talk to me with questions.
Okay, thank you, the Connected Parent. And the last but not least, is our 3-minute miracle. And this is your opportunity to sit with someone who is trained in prayer and can help you to open that doorway to that angelic higher presence so that you can experience that in your life. And today is Mel Karen, and she will be in the ministry office, which is the last room to the left. And let us welcome in our children.
I am the radiant life of God. I am, I am, I am. I am the radiant life of God. I am, I am, I am. The health of God, the strength of God, vitality, energy, vim of God. I am the radiant life of God. I am, I am, I am.
Good afternoon. Howdy, howdy. I'm Shannon, the YFM director. Big thanks to Michael for volunteering today. And we have 3 powerful children, of course, wonderfully. Today we continue talking about the power of will and sort of thinking about how we can use that power of will for someone else, how to build up the relationship between ourselves and someone else. Similar to what we did a couple weeks ago, just we did it again, and thinking about parents as well as other friends and whatnot. So next week we're going to continue with the power of will. And keep on thinking. We talked about how our power of will could be like a river cutting away a canyon, by a tree splitting a rock in half through growth, sort of that kind of lengthy will, as opposed to the quick karate chopping wood kind of will. So in 2 Sundays, I would like to borrow an electric grill. I was going to have some pancakes made. I'm going to make pancakes, so we're going to exert my will of relaxing and not doing having a lesson on willpower. I don't know. Pancakes. If you have an electric grill, let me know. I'd like to borrow it.
Shannon. And we've got one more thing to do before we bless the children, and it's the flowers that are brought. Flowers by Sandeep And she has this. It is Owlie's 5th birthday today. Day to you. Happy birthday, dear Owlie. Happy birthday to you. And the dedication of these birthday flowers are for you, bright and wonderful little person who teaches us how to live with a child's heart. Loving everyone around you, being endlessly curious and shining with a special, beautiful light. You inspire us to laugh loudly, forgive easily, believe in magic, and welcome each new day with excitement and hope. You show us that the world feels happiest when we greet it with kindness, wide-eyed wonder, and arms open wide. May your special day be filled with giggles, warm hugs, and all the wonderful magic you bring to everyone you meet. Keep spreading your magic with lots of love and birthday wishes. Happy birthday. All right, let's bless these children and all of the children in the world with our blessing. Together, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you just the way you are, and we behold the Christ in you. Mwah. All right, let's stand and say our prayer of protection with I am statement. Take a hand if you want. Take a deep breath, and together.
The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Hi, it's Rev Victoria here. I'm at Unity Center of Peace with our house band, Bright Matter.
Hello.
Yeah, and if this video has inspired you or empowered you or opened your heart, opened your consciousness, or even just given you hope, we ask that you support what we're doing here by making a donation today, going to unitychapelhill.org or clicking the link below. And we thank you.
Thank
Thank you.